Hello, Misty. My name is Taylor Sloan, and I'm a social worker from the Department of Aging Independent Living. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Are you enjoying the weather we're having?
I am. We're not going to have many more of these pretty warm days.
I know, winter's coming up on us, ain't it?
It sure is.
So, I'm here today because your daughter set up an appointment for me to come and talk about some issues that you may have living on your own.
Yes, I know she's been worried about me. Both of my girls, they worry about me since they've moved away.
Yeah, well, sounds like you have some good ones then, though, worrying about you.
They're good girls.
So, the first thing that I want to make you aware of is that everything that we say today is confidential. It will not be shared with anyone outside of the agency. However, if I do see any signs that you might be a danger to yourself, then I am required to report that.
I understand.
Okay, so
Hopefully you won't see nothing like that.
let's hope not. But I just need you to sign this consent form real quick. So,
Okay.
just say that it's okay and you understand.
Okay, I'll do that. All right.
Okay. So, my job is to help determine if it is in the best interest of my clients to remain living on their own and what we can do to help make that possible. Do you like living on your own?
I do like living on my own. This has been my home since my husband and I got married. We raised our family here. He's gone, and my girls and their children are gone now, and I'm here by myself with just got my dogs. But it's still home to me, and it's where my memories are, and where I'm familiar with everything, and I really like to live here. I would like to be independent and stay in my own home as long as I can.
Right. I understand that. So, tell me a little about your typical day. What's a typical day like for you?
Well, I get up early. I've always got up early since I used to get my kids up early. And I will come in here, and the first thing I'll do is get up, and I'll come and feed my dogs and let them out and everything. And once I've got them took care of, I'll generally fix myself some breakfast, a small breakfast. I'll just eat some cereal or something, a piece of fruit, and wash my dish. And after that, I'll go back to my room, and I'll get dressed for the day. I'll get myself dressed and brush my teeth and wash my hair and whatever I have to do. And then I'll just kind of putter around my house. I might call one of my friends or one of my daughters and talk on the phone a little bit. And I might watch a little television, or I might try to dust or something. I read a little bit. And then I'll have myself some lunch, just a light lunch, usually fix a sandwich or something. And as long as the weather's nice and the warmer weather, I let the dogs in the yard, and I'll go sit on the porch for a little while, and I just watch the traffic go by and everything. But I spend time with my pets, and then I'll generally come back in and watch a little TV. I might take a nap sometimes and get my dinner, and then I'll clean my dishes up after dinner and might watch a little more TV. I like to watch the game shows, and I'll read my Bible a little bit, and then I'll generally go on to bed.
Well, it sounds like you certainly keep yourself busy, don't you?
I think I do. I think I do.
You got some good company with those little dogs running around.
I do.
I noticed that you do have a walker, though. You walk on a walker. Do you feel like you have any trouble getting these daily tasks done, like getting dressed or taking a bath or maybe cooking for yourself?
Well, you see my walker, and I can sit on it, so that helps me with being able to sit on it when I cook or fix myself an egg or do my dishes. It does help me. Taking a bath, some days I'm a little shakier than others, or my medicines might make me a little lightheaded, and on days like that, I don't really like to get into the shower, although I do have a shower stool and a handrail. On my better days, I will shower or take a bath, and on other days, I might just sponge bath if I don't feel like I'm good and steady to get in the tub. But I think I do all right for the most part, and I can get myself dressed with no problem. I've got slip-on shoes. I don't have to bend over and try to tie them. So
Right. So, do you have regular visitors? Like, with the walker, do you have an emergency plan or someone that you could contact if you were to fall or hurt yourself somehow?
Well, I've got a neighbor who checks on me every day. She works, but usually when she comes in the evenings, she'll look for my light to be on. She don't see my porch light on, she's calling me. But she'll usually check on me every day, and she comes anytime, or her husband will come and change a light bulb or help me with things. And she'll bring me over a plate of supper. So I feel like I could count on her. But now if she was to not be home, my girl's got me a cell phone. And it goes on a little hook on my belt, and I keep that with me all the time. So if I were to fall or get sick or dizzy headed or anything was to happen, I wouldn't have to try to get to the wall phone in the kitchen, but I've got that little cell phone on me, and I could call 911 or my neighbor or my daughter. So I feel like there's not I'm not too worried about being something happening and nobody finding me.
Right. Well, that's good. It's good that you have a neighbor that you can count on like that. Good.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So, in terms of a nursing facility, is that something you would ever be interested in, or maybe just visiting one?
Well, I told you, I'd like to stay in my own house and with my dogs. But I know that my girls, they want me to go into some kind of nursing facility or assisted living. They just think they would feel better about it, and they've tried to talk me into it. I hope that I don't have to go there, but there wouldn't be anything against just taking a look, I guess.
Right. There's lots of benefits. I know you have your dogs, but there's a social system. People play cards or watch movies together. Is that something you've ever considered?
Well, it would be nice to have some friends around. I can't say that I don't ever get